What's poppin', ticket holder? It's your boy J3, and I got the crew here, man. We gonna do some reactions. Go ahead and introduce yourself, man.
What up, what up? Sadler Ward in the building.
Ronan Joe Genji.
Ronan gonna look at me like, should I take the mic? It's
Pass
good,
the
G.
mic.
It's
Give me the walkie-talkie.
It's good. Shoot.
No.
Alright, so we got some reactions. Personally, this movie I haven't seen in years, bro. Probably at least 15 years.
Okay.
I go into the break room sometime and it's on, and I watch like the ending, like when Harrison Ford is, trying to fight the bad guy.
Yeah.
But after that, I kind of don't even care. I walk out. You know what I'm saying? I don't really bother with it.
Okay.
So this is gonna be talking with you guys. Is gonna kind of refresh my memory on this now.
For sure.
For y'all don't know, y'all already read the thumbnail, but this is the Blade Runner reaction / discussion.
That's what's up.
So before we get into this thing, these two cats, Sadler Ward actually set this up tonight. So he was like, "Hey, y'all getting on this?" And we
That's
like,
right.
"Yeah." So if we with it, we with it. So go ahead, spit that shit, man. Run this today, man.
So for me, like, as y'all know, some of y'all know I draw comic books, and this is one of the movies I like to draw to.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
That's right.
Because number one, this was all old fashioned. Like this wasn't a lot of CGI.
Yep.
All these smoky scenes, they built these little sets. This set was probably about an opening scene in the original. For all y'all that feel like going back,
Great.
it's probably about 10 feet to 20 feet bit long.
Word.
Made with like Christmas lights. You know what I mean? Happy holidays if it's Christmas time, wherever y'all watching this, whenever. But Christmas lights, smoke machines, cardboard buildings, and the pan in. Like, that's why everything was raining the whole time, steamy the whole time, like, because that created the illusion of that world. You know what I mean? It was constantly raining throughout that whole movie, and it was dark, but the effects were dope. I miss those old effects.
Gotcha.
And it's a good creative movie to draw to. So that's why I keep it on a lot. So I just saw it maybe a few weeks ago. I like all them clear raincoats and the crazy haircuts, a couple of hot robots in there.
Yeah, enjoy
You know what I mean? Yeah.
That's a
So,
good time. It's probably one of the most influential sci-fi films.
and I met James Wong for a little while ago. You know who James Wong?
man.
Yeah,
Big Trouble in China?
yeah, Big Trouble in Little
What's up?
China.
There
Got
you
a
go.
flick with him. You know what I mean? So,
Mr. Jack
he was
Burton.
very cool. He choked me out. I got a picture of him choking me out like this. But
Jack
Hey, you know what? I saw that picture. I saw you put it on.
Right.
I saw that picture. It showed good.
This man Lopan, I'm jealous.
So,
Big Trouble
yeah.
in Little China, man. Shout outs. That's dope.
What about you, G? This is something big for you, man.
Oh, yeah,
This
just,
is that Ronan Joe Genji. He live and breathe the 80s, man.
Yeah, man. It's a great era.
If he wanted to.
Good time for sci-fi. Good time for creative and original idea movies, man. This movie came out in '82, and Ridley Scott directed it, man. Sci-fi was kind of like his wheelhouse genre. He had Harrison Ford in there, Rutger Hauer, and it was kind of like a sci-fi thriller. And it had a little bit of like politics in there. But to catch people up, though, this is kind of like a few decades. So if you to revisit a franchise, this is the way to do it. I think the rule is like at least 20 to 30 years, give it time, and then kind of come back and do something new with it. If you do like 5 or maybe 4 years, I don't think people are waiting for that. So it's kind of rushing. You got to let the movie kind of age over time.
I think honestly, it's like with that whole scenario,
Yeah.
there's a lot to it. But let's get into this reaction.
Yeah.
That's what these cats came to see, and they want to see this epic discussion because we
sure.
finna get in it.
right, but I will say this with what he said. Let it become vintage, because not only did I watch Blade Runner, but I also had Logan's Run and Planet of the Apes. So I had them all stacked up on my drawing board this week. So let's get into the new one,
I
right?
will say, there would be no Matrix trilogy. There would be no Ghost in the Shell if there was not this movie.
That's deep.
True story. Yes.
Salute.
Let's go.
All right, so
Blade Runner 2049. Let's do it.
I'm excited to see this trailer. I want to see what's up. I haven't watched in a while, so hopefully this reminds me of some things of this movie that I enjoyed.
It gotta say 2017 because it would be confusing. Because they like, damn, it don't come out till 2049.
Yeah, I know, right?
Takes place in 2049.
Replicants are like any other machine. They're either a benefit or a hazard. If they're a benefit, it's not my problem.
shots
Still
though.
good though.
Calling the shots
'Cause
though.
I like who they got. Yeah,
That name look real familiar, man.
I'll tell you.
I like the feel. I ain't gonna lie. It feels original. You know what I mean? You know, you have some old shit, but it just feels original.
You never saw sunlight like that in the first one.
It was always dark.
I did your job once.
Yeah, Ryan Gosling.
I was good at it. Things were simpler then.
And what a strange year to put it, 2049. Like, I like that. Y'all look quiet this time, man. What's up?
So let's say,
You got, all right, I'm with that.
is Vangelis coming back to do the score for this, or they got a new composer?
I don't know. Look at
'Cause
it on
they-
Google.
I think it's
Can't Google.
that. Hopefully they brought him back.
Yeah. If not, cause oh man.
Go ahead, breathe.
All right, here we go.
Yes, go in.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I'm about to see Ronan Joe Genji
yeah.
go in.
I gotta hear what you guys say, G. I'm out of this one.
All right, so the original Blade Runner came out in '82 and was directed by Ridley Scott. So the synopsis for that movie was that Harrison Ford's character, he's a detective. His name is Inspector Rick Deckard. He's on a mission to hunt down 4 replicants that have stolen the ship and basically returned to Earth to find the creators.
I see why you say the Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're replicants. They're robotic androids. They're criminals and things like that.
So we had no Dragon Ball Z without this.
yeah.
That was crazy.
And it's been a few years from what we've seen from the trailer, and it looks like Deckard has gone into hiding. There's been a fan theory out there because fans want to know, did he become an android? Did he get captured? Or what happened?
Ooh, like some thing shit.
Yes.
I like
That's
it.
why he said things have changed since then, from the past.
Things are a lot simpler than.
And Ryan Gosling's the new detective that's been tracking him
his
down,
job.
trying to get information. So he's the new detective.
So it's kind of like role reversal at this
Yeah.
point.
So
And they each have 4 years.
Exactly.
They have 4 years before they expire. And the reason they came back to meet their makers is because they were trying to get their time extended.
tight.
And I will say, visually,
See, I remember some stuff, but
Yeah.
this makes it, because I'm basically leading on what I'm looking in this trailer from what y'all get, because I'm finna come with my speculations.
and the thing is, this feels like the 1982 original movie. The cinematography is dope. I don't know if you guys know who Roger Deakins is. He worked with this director, Denis Villeneuve, before on Arrival, Sicario, and Prisoners.
He did Sicario.
He's directing
wow.
this.
Wait, so he did Sicario.
Yeah.
All right, I knew that name looked
And
familiar.
he had the cinematography on the 007 movie Skyfall.
Ooh, one
knows
of
how
my
to capture-
favorites.
Yeah. He made it look like the 82 film, but modern. Like, it's
But
crazy. with
but
that
in
eye.
HD.
In HD, you feel me?
It was clearer because I'll be
Yeah.
honest. The older one with all those tricks and camera tricks that I smoke about smoke machines and
yeah,
whatnot,
yeah.
it was fuzzy.
Word.
It was fuzzy and foggy. This was crystal clear.
They have
When
an
that
incredible
trash
camera.
truck came through, the smoke just cleared off to the side. It looked realistic and it looked like that world still.
Yes.
Even though it's 2049,
Right.
What was the
actually the
original?
world didn't age that much. It looked exactly like the
Yeah,
old
because
one.
wasn't it in 2030s?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Let me see the receiver.
Yeah.
Ron Joe Genji, bruh.
Exactly.
You know you had to bring this.
That's what I do. But yeah, man, I'm glad Ridley Scott's still involved. I mean, he's executive producer, so he's probably going to be like some type of consultant. The team behind this is pretty dope. And I think he wanted to be involved with this because this is kind of like his baby. After, years after him doing Alien, you know what I mean? So,
Right.
And he's revisiting that universe too as well. So this is kind of dope though. And the young guy, Denis Villeneuve, he, to me, has had 4 hits. Like, all his films that have been coming out have been kind of like artsy and indie.
Right.
But I really feel like
This might be
he's
a
kind of
blockbuster.
he's that blockbuster dude though. He is kind of like the Stanley Kubrick of this generation, in my opinion. Like, this guy has a very distinct style, but he can go blockbuster globally, but he can go international and more smaller.
Really?
But this is a mix of both. If you've seen his previous films, you know what I'm talking about. He's very artsy,
Are
but
they?
he has a massive appeal to the public. Like, he can bring that blockbuster magic. You know what I mean?
So it
And
could
this
be
is showing that.
highbrow and still
Yeah.
blockbuster.
Exactly.
Ooh.
That's why I say he's the Stanley Kubrick of this generation. Like, he's that dude. I'm glad they picked him.
You giving that's a heavy responsibility to give somebody.
He's gonna
Kubrick?
push that title. Yeah, Stanley Kubrick, man, for sure.
Well, what I get from this teaser, because guys, it's still a teaser. I'm gonna be 100%. I think the teaser's good. I like it. I think it gets me back into that world. I still got to go back and watch Blade Runner again. Like I said, I ain't watched it in years, man. I couldn't tell you. I remember the Decker is named Decker. I remember that shit, but it's been so many years, man. You know what I mean? And I want to get back into this world, but I do feel like this is going to be a great entry. Period.
Yeah.
I feel like the way this trailer looks, they're gonna do so much of bringing back the feel of it and the information to now, where you don't even have to watch this Blade Runner.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, so, and I think that's good because that has a lot to do with directing.
Yeah.
It's directed so well where you don't have to be like, oh, I need to watch the old episode, the old one.
You just do it because it's like movie.
Well, you have to do it. I'm gonna do it, but
he's
most
gonna
people
do montages and catch you up. They're gonna.
Yeah, I think.
Be so invested.
I think it's gonna be his own.
Yeah.
It's literally gonna be his own. It's kind of like it's kind of like Blade Runner. You know how when he started, it was a mission. Go on. They didn't go back and find out. It just went on and on. So
going on, yeah. Now it's a new guy telling
exactly,
his story. Yeah.
And it's kind of like I think it's gonna start the same way Blade Runner start. His mission is to track him down.
Yeah.
He finds him to get the information, which is the shit that's in this.
Yeah.
Right. So it works out. So I don't think honestly I think this is a great time, like you said before, the 30-year gap.
Oh, yeah.
Great time because you're going right into this movie. You don't need to know the past of it. It speaks for itself, and it's gonna be dope. I think it'll be tight.
Here's the thing.
Science fiction is tight.
Here's the thing. Harrison Ford in the first one started off cold, calculating, straight up killer, right? And even when I know y'all gonna go back and watch the old one, so I'm gonna tell two. Is it a spoiler if it's over
been
20 years old?
It's been 30 years.
All right, so look, so he's like tells a girl that she's a replicant.
Right.
She didn't know it. She's like, why are you giving me this test? They had these crazy tests that they put you through. All these like 21 questions and based on the way you answer. And it's similar, we was just saying, it's similar to Westworld because they implant your mind with memories. It's similar to, so here you go. When you're talking about Blade Runner, right? You give me the Martin. What would you say the Martin Scorsese movie is that is the parent to all mob movies?
It's part 2 of Godfather. Okay, let's say the Godfather
Main Streets
trilogy. Mean Streets was first. It set the foundation, and then everybody took from Godfather and moved on from there. That's what this is.
Yeah.
Every sci-fi movie, and well, not every, but so many. This spiraled so out of control. If you watch this original, you'll see. So you'll see how many other movies got influenced by this movie. That's why I watch it, because it's the foundation.
Tron came out the same year too, 82.
Strong year.
Yeah.
Strong year. Here's
sci-fi too.
And that was pushing CGI, live action and stuff like that.
I have a theory about this movie that we'll come back to after we finish talking about this new teaser trailer. Before everything is over. Is that cool?
Do your thing, man.
Cool.
What's up?
So Harrison Ford starts off, and then he tells the replicant, that she's a replicant, and it blows her mind, and she has these memories, and she's like, but I was this. He runs it back down. Do you remember when you saw this butterfly and the spider killed it, or some crazy story that he goes into? Yeah. He goes, that's not your memory. That's your creator's niece's memory. That's not even your own memory. You don't even have your own memory. And then he's telling her all this because he's gonna kill her, right? Or he's like, go home, whatever. He's not gonna kill her at that point, but his job is to hunt them down and take them out of commission. Like you said, if they're not a problem, they're not a problem. But once they start to rebel, or they're trying to figure out how to extend their life, then they become a problem. Gotcha. Or if they go rogue. And the first question they ask him, did you ever, kill a human by mistake? That's one of the first key questions they ask him in the movie. He's like, nah, never. But he was the best at his job. So I think now, changing of the guard, Ryan Gosling is the best at his job, cold, calculating, and he's here to shut it down. And I think Harrison Ford felt so bad after he told the replicant that she was a replicant. She was bad too. She looked great. Yeah. And Daryl Hannah looked good as Prim in the movie too.
Oh God.
She was killer. Which had a little Nikita
Learned
in it.
a lot of stuff
You know what I
from this
mean? Like
Yes. Wow.
same haircut.
Yeah, she did have the same look as Nikita. Yeah.
So
French Assassin. Yeah.
yes, Lil Nikita
That's crazy.
originated with Prim and Daryl Hannah in this movie right here. Also,
Story.
so I think that he's gonna come in to maybe because he might be trying to kill Harrison. If Harrison Ford fell in love with this replicant, which it looked like it towards the end of the movie, Harrison Ford might have found a way to extend her life, and he's coming to kill her, and Harrison Ford is trying to protect her.
That'd be
'Cause
deep.
he did leave the force for a while after he came in contact with that girl. So that is a good point.
That's my theory, but Ryan Gosling is going to go through a change of heart too, where you get caught up with these replicas. It's very similar to Westworld.
Yeah.
The way.
Yeah, we gotta get on that so we can review that Westworld.
Okay.
Got you though. Hey, I like that theory though. That would bring a lot of I would say spice to the situation in a sense, because it give it more depth. Because if he can figure out how to expand their lifespan, that gives him a lot of power, and that means a lot of people could go to him
Assistance. Yeah.
to try to make others' lifespan last longer, and then it makes him a weapon that could power more weapons. I like that. I like it. See, guys, this is what you get on J3 Entertainment. You get these speculations and these ideas and creative minds flowing. They watched it. I ain't watched it in years, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean. Just hearing that shit, it's like, okay, I'm feeling that.
Oh, and I forgot.
Get you more hype for a movie.
One of the I think Dave Bautista is gonna play one of the new androids in this movie, so he's gonna be a baddie. Yeah.
Oh, that ruined that movie for me. I won't be watching that. Yeah. Nigga, weird. Dave Bautista. I like him as
I like him playing the henchman type.
nah, he's a bootleg Rock to me. He'll always be bootleg Rock. He came after the fact and he tried to do that Rock shit. Remember he had his hair and shit?
I don't know about all that, but
You remember that? When Batista came, he was the boot
I
Rock.
see what you're saying. Are you
Rock-
talking about WWE right now?
WWE.
Oh, okay.
Rock left. Batista was the bootleg Rock. Rock became a movie star.
And
Batista
now,
became a bootleg movie star.
that's funny.
I like him as Drax or whatever his name is on Guardians. He's funny on there. He's still weak trash. He'll never be the people's champion, and he proved it because he got served up by Rowan the what was his name? Ronan the
Accuser.
The accuser got wrecked. Tee this shit
Man,
up.
even if you want to get even deeper into the story, check out the novel. Do androids ever dream of sheep? It's a Philip K. Dick's novel. He kind of spawned the story too. It's pretty interesting. It goes way more in
It's
depth.
too much stuff, man. I ain't got enough time in the world.
Hey man,
Shit.
people want to know like what it really causes, like the androids and all those things like that. So it goes into extra detail. It's pretty cool.
What if I'm a freaking android, man?
Who knows?
That'd be crazy.
That would be deep.
You think that shit gonna exist one day? Like, I mean, look at the big picture, man. We got all these movies,
Of course.
with androids and movies and niggas got mechanical arms and shit. Even now, I seen a guy walking in the store, and he ain't had no legs. He had like the little flingers, the fling feet. He just walking around like nothing happened. I'm like, bruh, you ain't got no legs. Like, this shit was crazy. He's
Very
walking around
possible.
like. But they be doing like running and shit with them things.
You could YouTube videos where people have like their hands, synthetic hands, and they can do like this based on brainwaves. So if they can do that already, now
That's crazy.
about to be on and popping. I'll watch robotic videos on YouTube for hours, and you'll see some of the craziest stuff.
I'll be honest with you, Lord forbid anything happened to my limbs, but if I had got an arm or had got a robotic arm, I'm socking a wall on purpose. I'm gonna see what that shit can really do.
Yeah, how much insurance though? You had to go back and pay for that. Pay for
What?
the wall and your arm. You be in the hole like $8
much
million.
shit
dollars.
like that?
But if it don't work, then I'm in the hole. If it do, I got some power.
Which is,
Shit is strong. Bah!
On the streets.
you know what? It would be
Yeah.
only a little bit of time before people start enhancing it.
Yeah.
Can you imagine somebody punch you in the face with a metal arm?
Like, nigga, what you say to me? Hey man, F that shit, pull a gun out. Ding ding. Bow. I'll be cyborg, man.
Sweet Christmas.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shit, it should be tight.
Yeah,
I ain't
I'll put
lying.
you on that.
Give me a robotic leg and let it work. I'm kicking somebody. I'm gonna do it on purpose. It ain't gonna hurt my limbs.
Man, better put
Shoot.
on an alias or something.
Bruh, just grab a
Nobody
nigga
know who you
neck.
are.
Like, dude, that'd be tight.
Man.
Go to a club on purpose. Put a black glove on my hand.
Hey, that would be kind of fun though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. Go in there in the club, be like,
Experiment a little bit.
Be like,
I'm with you.
Be like, shh, this nigga burned his hand. I don't feel this shit. This shit tight.
Yeah, that's kind of tight though. It does make you wonder.
I would, dude. When I bought me some batarangs, I actually fling the motherfuckers at the wall and see if they did. And they stuck in the wall. I was Batman for like 2 minutes. That shit was tight. I was throwing it every way Batman could throw it. I did. When the first thing I got me a sword. When I really got a real sword.
Then you got some bat.
What do you think I did? I had some wood. Yeah. I mean, come on, man. Just keep it 100. You get a weapon, you're gonna use it for what it is. Shit. Let me get an arrow. I'm going around with a black hoodie. I'm gonna be up in the jungles and shit.
Yeah, if you had a bionic arm or a mechanical, what would you name yourself?
If I was a hero?
Yeah.
J3. Let's run.
Sorry.
Not J 3.3.
Nah, because that's too corny.
Yeah.
Like it's
J
crazy.
underscore 3.
Cause you see how we always go, it'd be funny. But you know what I mean? Like on some Blade Runner shit. Like I probably call myself, I don't know.
Yeah.
The unknown. I don't know. Run up in there and do some shit.
I'll probably have to go
I probably
Ronin.
call myself the Code.
Code Ronin.
What would you would go with Code Ronin?
Yeah.
You ain't have extended sword arm.
Oh, it'd probably be like part of my with my Kevlar vest with my weapons and daggers on the side.
Could you be a vigilante?
I don't know. It depends. I'll probably have to be a good guy.
I think we wouldn't even last.
Yeah.
Niggas will shoot us up.
I know.
Gotta have some. I need some vulnerability.
I need like some type of.
I need some vulnerability because
I need some type of armor or something.
niggas is good.
Yeah.
With this, it can shoot this nigga. Hey man, this ain't what the comic books do. Nigga, this is real life.
You need some type of weaponry, some type of prototype or something.
Oh man, that'd be crazy, man. Superheroes. I love this kind of stuff, man, because this is what it's all
Something that
about,
can
man. As
ricochet
kids,
attacks.
man. You know what I mean? Like he draws comics. You know what I'm saying? I write stories, man, and I got my own characters, G. And it's crazy when and you know, come to think of it, Blade Runner, that was the start of all this. You know what I'm saying? And I always believe no man can just come up with anything on top of their head unless they saw something or heard something. You know what I mean? So it's crazy. It's like you really adapt a lot of stuff from that. Because even I have a character that's similar to them androids.
Let me weigh in.
Go ahead.
Since he said that, this is the perfect segue. If you watch Blade Runner, and I know you're about to,
Yeah.
when you come back, report back and let the ticket holders know. I believe Harley Quinn is Prim from Blade Runner. I was sitting there drawing. Blade Runner is on. There is a scene where Prim, Daryl Hannah, has black spray paint across her face.
You know what?
She's painted all white.
Yeah, word.
Go ahead. I know what.
Because I remember saying something like that, and I was called a fool. Cause I was like, she looks like Harley Quinn, G. And somebody said, there you go. You're a Batman lover. Somebody
the naysayers.
Yeah, but it wasn't on YouTube or nothing. It was just before. Like when I watched it, I remember saying something like, go ahead, keep
So
going.
Harley Quinn.
I remember saying something.
So he's sitting there talking in the background. They're about to get the guy who befriended them is sitting there tinkering. He might be playing the piano or something like that. And he's like, show us how powerful you are. And she is doing cartwheels in the background.
Yeah.
And in between, she's in the background. The main character who's about to get it is in the foreground. And then in the midground, there is a like a marionette, white porcelain with those things hanging off the front.
And stuff around her eyes.
No, just a regular porcelain doll. Was it like a Joker or something like that?
Jack.
A Jack doll sitting. So everything is right there. All white, the backflips, the mask, and a jester. A porcelain
Very good
jester.
yeah.
So if I'm sitting there and I'm watching it, bing, ideas are congruent. They come from somewhere. So I will bet money against any one of y'all that Harley Quinn came from whoever invented it. See it, bet you this was his
Bruce
inspiration.
Tim and Paul Dini.
Invented Harley Quinn.
Yeah, Paul Dini did.
When we get him
Yeah, I
on
know
the
they were Blade
show,
Runner
when we
fans, too.
interview him,
Hey, we're gonna
they
get
were
Paul
Blade
Dini.
Runner
Hey, we gotta
fans.
ask Paul Dini that question.
Yeah, let's go.
Hey, you know some funny shit? I'm gonna run into Paul Dini. I'm gonna ask him that question. I literally, I'm telling you, I'm gonna run into him.
Tight.
I'm gonna run to Paul Dini, and I'm gonna ask him that question.
So that's a movie hopper's theory out there. One of the many theories we're gonna have on this industry as we travel through
Heard it
the
here.
sphere.
Since we on meeting people, it's funny shit. I took a nap today at work. You know how I like to go into the theater, the Magnolia spot.
Yeah.
And I was sleeping. I woke up and I see old boy from Reno 911, Tom from Boondocks.
Yeah.
Right? So I wake up, I'm like, man. I was like, what's up, man? How you doing, man? Hey, I'm a big fan of you, man. I love the whole Boondocks deal, man. You playing Tom, man. You know, it's funny as hell. I was like, because I just wake up and then I just see you. Like, I literally woke up and got up and just walked out like a zombie. Like, and he's sitting there right there and I'm thinking, first when I saw him, the first thing I thought of, Sarah, smile. I want you to smile a while for me. Sarah, when you feel cold, I want you. And when you feel you can't go home. That shit was so funny. Oh, man, Usher, man, that nigga my age. Yeah, shit. As soon as I saw him, that's exactly what I thought of, man. That's just funny, man. Playing Tom. But anyway.
Yeah, man.
Another character I think on a Batman note, didn't come from Blade Runner, but it came from an actual murder that happened. And you ever seen the Black Dahlia?
Yes.
Josh Hartnett. Yeah.
Right? That actual story of the guy that took the girl,
Yeah.
I think the Joker originated from him.
Wow.
Because what he did was after he raped you or whatever he did to you, the doctor, he put a big smile on your face.
Wow.
Because remember when they found her, she had that big smile on her face, right?
Yeah.
And if you look at the movie in the cinematography in the background, he had a lot of jokers around him. A lot of gestures and shit.
Yeah.
For real?
If you ever watch it and play attention to Black Dahlia, I've always said it. Bob Kane, Bill Fingers, and all them cats, they took the Joker and they got it from that murder scene. Because he put a smile on your
We
face.
talked about influential, man. All of them. De Palma, Kubrick.
This couple is about 10 key movies.
Yeah.
We might do it one here. 10 key movies that every movie maker needs to watch. That might be a good
We
episode.
can get on that. We can get on that. 10 key movies. I like that. I like it.
This ain't the only franchise that's being revisited too. Alien is coming back too. Also, it's got involved.
Oh my
Covenant.
goodness.
That show's about to drop.
He's trying to hurry up and do all this shit for some reason because he fucked up with that Gods and Kings and Monsters or what was it called? Exodus.
Yeah.
He effed up big time.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah.
Big time.
Speaking of
Going back home now.
also back from the 80s, you talked about your animatronic limbs, $6 Million Man.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Remake.
Is it really happening?
I heard it's coming together.
Sorry.
That's
Yeah.
what's up.
But they can't be 6 million now. You can fuck around, be limping and shit now.
Are they
6
gonna
million
do-
don't go as far as it used to back
Yeah,
then.
Are they gonna do the Bionic Man too?
I don't know.
That's the
Yeah,
That's
because you
the
know
$6 million man.
Kevin Smith was writing that series and it was pretty legit.
that's
He
the
revamped
$6
it.
million man, I believe.
Yeah, they got it.
You told me. I think you told me they revamping Green Hornet.
Yeah, Gavin
I
O'Connor.
actually like the Green Hornet with Seth Rogen, man. I like that one.
He was.
I want another second shot though, but I did enjoy it.
I enjoy
But
it.
the guy that did the accounting is taking over. Gavin O'Connor is going to do the new Green Hornet. He bought
Oh,
the rights
wow.
to
Bruh, because the accounting was tight.
Yeah.
With Ben Affleck, right? Yeah, that shit
And
was boring.
He also
but it
did
was
a
tight.
Warrior, and then he did Pride and Glory, and then that hockey movie with Kurt Russell, Miracle.
Oh, I never saw Miracle.
Great, you got to watch it.
Kurt
True
Russell
story.
though, you can't really. I gotta.
He plays Coach Herb Brooks, the guy that got the USA team to win the Olympics against the Germans.
Oh wow.
First
Game
time.
one,
First
yeah.
time. Yeah, I saw that movie.
Great
I saw that
movie.
movie.
It was dope.
I don't like sport movies though.
Really?
I don't like them.
I do.
It's not that I don't like it.
I like it
don't-
better than real sports.
I don't
Me
care.
too.
Cause it's like either you know the outcome or not.
Old time Hoosiers.
That's what's up. They had
Really?
no game.
Gene Hackman, man.
No, he got game, bro. Get it right.
La la.
I smell top 10.
I mean, you had like Mighty Ducks and stuff. It was fun for the kids. I just never really. I mean, I watched them, but I just never really gave 2 cents about it.
Friday Night Lights.
Didn't care
Oh,
really.
God.
I mean, I watched it. See, that's the
Peter
thing. I
Bergman.
watched it,
Yeah.
but I don't care.
Yeah.
Any given Sunday.
I didn't care.
What's the one Sandra Bullock?
Oh, that was I didn't like it.
Oh, nah.
Blindside. Didn't
I
like
can't
it.
read. I didn't want to say the title. Yeah.
That terrible accent she was giving. I don't know how she got. Niggas is tripping in Hollywood. Anytime you do something nice for black folks. in any way-
Race.
Huh?
Race.
I didn't watch Race, the Jesse Owens one.
Alright.
We was supposed to. It came out last Christmas.
You're
supposed to watch it.
Had a small release though.
I'd rather just watch him just serve up Hitler and them and the Germans in the Olympic race, and Hitler get mad and throw his hat off. And walk out. I watched that shit. I watched that. I saw it. That really happened, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he was all like, "Hey, man, we got the top dude right here, the German cat. Can't nobody beat him." He was like, "Hey, I got this brother right here. He a nigger where we at, but right now he's American, right?
That's
I
real.
think he juiced him, homie. I think OJ learned from him.
He threw his hat off good.
He was like, yeah, and he walked out. Because that's when they had. I think they had the Olympics in Germany.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah,
That was a big event.
that was some scary shit, bro. That was during the time of like takeover. You know what I mean? But yeah,
People was telling him don't go. Like, yo, just stand. Don't go to the Olympics. That's the way to protest against Hitler. Show him how you feel. And he was like,
beat this nigga, man.
it's like I work all my life to go on this stage, and y'all telling me not to go. I mean, when black athletes always get challenged with a crazy
Muhammad Ali,
like
too.
like your country
too.
versus your own your legacy versus the movement of the people. But good thing he won and made Hitler look like the asshole that he was. Can I say that?
You can say anything you want to say.
I'm gonna say asshole.
Asshole. All right, so you think this is gonna be a good movie, or you think it's gonna be basically like just a rehash, and they're not gonna serve the fans like they should, and they're gonna worry more about that dollar than the actual fan base of this movie? Does that make any sense? Let me rephrase this. Do you think there's gonna be a cash cow, or is gonna give straight a continuation from where we ended up at with the first film, and we're gonna love it and adore it and welcome it in our home, or we're gonna look at it like, man, they fucked up?
Well, I'll weigh in because I know Ronan Joe Genji is the anchor, so I'll let him pull up the rear. So here go the thing. Harrison Ford is not the same Harrison Ford. He not the same hungry Harrison Ford that came in the game. He already proved what he needed to prove. We seen everything he was in.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Shout out to the Fugitive and Witness.
I was just thinking that shit.
Witness.
Dude,
And they didn't do that movie again, probably.
Oh my god.
Fugitive was a great film.
I would love to see that attempted. I ain't gonna lie. Because that's a movie that
Fugitive.
can be told again.
Yeah, and same way too. Don't
Yeah.
change shit. Just change the actor, man.
Hey, bro, who will play the U.S. Marshal? I'm sorry.
U.S.
Who will
Marshal,
play the U.S. Marshal? Hunt him down.
bro. It gotta be someone like old cat though. Like
it was Tommy Lee last
Tommy Lee was
time,
too
right?
smooth,
He won
man.
the Oscar for it.
Bro, you
Tommy Lee.
gotta have like Tommy
was
Lee was like what 40 in that 50.
Yeah.
So you gotta get a 40-year-old, 50-year-old actor right now.
Who hot? Who not?
And Leonardo DiCaprio had to play the Fugitive.
I could see that.
Richard Kimball, dog.
I could see
On the
that.
run.
But that-
Hey. Oh.
What do you think? You think? See, I'm thinking. This is what I'm seeing.
Spark something
This is what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
I'm seeing either a Bradley Cooper, maybe a Matthew McConaughey.
He got that southern accent though.
You got that? You know what I'm saying? Maybe you can flip it up and do a black actor.
I'm with it.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm with
you
it.
could probably Denzel have to go back to acting. He can't stay the same.
Yeah.
Or you can switch it around and get like what's his name? Big Eye, Little Eye. Jason Lyric. Forrest Whitaker.
Forrest Whitaker.
You can get a Liam Neeson.
Shit.
You got actors that are in that age
Yeah.
that can possibly pull that role off.
Liam. I thought you was gonna say Benicio.
Benicio.
Wow.
Done.
Benicio.
Yeah.
That's a scary cat, man. Like,
Yeah.
He can play that though.
Do you see Sicario yet?
Josh Brolin.
Game.
Josh Brolin.
And he comes from iconicness. James Brolin, the
Yes.
daddy. Oh,
Yes.
dude.
There we
Come
go.
from a history.
Guys, you just did The Fugitive.
Gang.
You have co-star. You can throw in.
Send a check to J3
Yeah.
Entertainment
Yeah.
as usual.
It'll work.
cut
It'll
the
work.
check.
Now I don't know if it's gonna be as good as part one.
Yeah.
But hell, it might
gets
come close.
close.
But I don't know because fuck, Tom Hanks. You could throw Tom Hanks in that bitch somewhere. You
You
got
one of the
actors.
paramedic officers?
Fuck, Kurt Russell.
Oh shit! Hey, let him.
Bruh, you
Yes.
Hey man, you got niggas in the right age group
Yeah.
that can really play these roles.
Bring back Andrew Davis to direct too.
But you can do the
Fuck that.
same movie. I think honestly, this is what I'm getting. This is what I'm feeling, and we're gonna get back on this
Because
Blade
a
Runner.
universal story.
This is what I'm feeling. You can take The Fugitive, but mix it with Die Hard 2.
Oh, freak me.
Right?
Man.
So you have this type of movie
Yeah.
because The Fugitive is kind of like it's old school,
Yeah, it's cat and mouse.
cat and mouse, but you can still play cat and mouse with that whole twist
But you're gonna throw some.
of exactly.
Yeah,
you
in
got to
there,
throw the
yeah.
action in.
Yeah, yeah.
But you can do the whole twist by doing the Die Hard 2.
I like it. I like it.
I walked out with my eyebrows up from The Fugitive for like an hour. Like, what did I just see? Like,
Yeah, I don't care.
I didn't
Crazy. Kill my wife.
That shit real.
Right.
Wait, but wasn't there another movie that came out after The Fugitive that was the same characters?
It's called
but-
Cops. No, it's just
They did a low bar sequel.
Right.
Robert Downey Jr. What's
Without the rights or something. U.S.
Tom Lee
Marshals.
came back though.
Yes.
So he was hunting him. It was
He
a
was
different
the
story.
same character.
He was hunting a
His
different
character
character.
was so strong.
Yeah.
They gave him his own. He got a spin-off movie.
That's tight.
like,
Crazy.
And it
I was
good, too.
thinking
Robert
Robert
Downey
Downey.
played a good bad guy too.
Robert Downey was great, but
Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr. is so big now
Yeah.
that it would taint everything you do. Oh fuck, Mel Gibson, G. Let Mel Gibson direct that bitch.
I'm good.
Let him direct it, homie.
Yeah.
Let Mel Gibson
See, we
direct
really
the
thinking
new
right now.
Fugitive.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Throw in some Leo.
Sold.
Get one of them iconic actors
Yeah.
and mix it in with the Die Hard. Bruh, you got a good movie, man.
I think we just came up with. you
got-
just came up with.
You got a good fucking movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause Mel Gibson, bruh, he's a hell of a director.
Yes, he is.
Same.
He is.
And he gonna capture
Same.
that shit right. I know a lot of people gonna say he racist and all that shit. Yeah, it's fine. A lot of niggas in Hollywood are.
We're
But
gonna have to forgive him and let him craft.
No, I don't care about none of that shit. A lot of niggas is racist. And they smile on your face and talk shit behind your back. And it's the truth. I'm glad I know he's racist. He's still a good director. He's still a good director. Can't knock him for that. I think it'd be dope, man.
I think so too.
I think it'd be dope. Mel Gibson's a director. And you throw in The Fugitive. And you mix it in with Die Hard 2.
Die Hard elements. Yeah, I got you.
You get the action.
Now, will it be around
I'll be a
Christmas
Die
time?
Hard
Will it be-
fan.
Will it still be St. Patrick's Day or will it be Christmas this time?
I don't know, whichever one Mel Gibson feels
Because
is
the
right.
original, the
It'd probably be
93 was
it'd
St.
probably be- it'd probably
Patrick's
St.
Day.
Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
Mel
At the
Gibson.
parade, and the Chicago parade and all that. And, man,
Could be the 4th of July. Because just like Enemy of the State with Will Smith.
Yeah.
With Gene Hackman.
it's Christmas.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's kind of the same thing. That kind of evolved from that too.
Yeah. Fugitive's got a lot of history behind it. It was a TV series too with David Jensen. You
Yes.
had the remake in the early 2000s.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bro.
So that,
I heard about
Mom was
that.
a big fan of that. She liked David Jensen. That was her thing. She loved The Fugitive. So when Harrison Ford came to the scene, she liked that too. She accepted it because Harrison Ford was coming off of Star Wars, American Graffiti, Blade Runner. So that's a big deal. And he filled that void.
That's a good movie, man. Tommy Lee Jones really served it up though. But no,
He stole the show.
this is great. This is
won the
great. This is
Oscar.
great cast, bruh.
Yeah.
So yeah, we came with a movie like that, man. But anyway, let's get back on Blade Runner, man.
Blade Runner, man.
I think this is
Book
going to
shot.
be. I think because Ridley Scott has failed this city in so many things in the past
TV show.
couple years. I'm going to say he's trying to revive his old franchises to tell people he still got it.
Going back home. Yeah.
And I think after he finished doing this, he's going to go ahead and retire. So he wants to go in and bring his movies out before someone else touches the nectar and ruins his shit. So either he ruins it. What's the saying? Either you live long enough to see yourself become the villain, or live long. What is it?
Either you die a hero,
or you
or live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Movie.
So I think that's what's basically going to happen. So it could be a cash cow, but I don't think the audience even gives a fuck about something like this. This is more of the older cats. So I know he knows he has to do it right, or he gonna get heat for it. So I think it's gonna be a great film. It's not gonna get as a lot of money that we think it's gonna get. Just like kind of like the
A lot of CG.
yeah,
Kind of like what?
kind of like the Denzel Washington movie when he did the remake with the
Little girl?
not
Equalizer.
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 Equalizer is really dope.
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't go watch it because it didn't. It was more of an older person crowd. You know what I mean? Younger cast was like, "This is stupid. He's old. Why you got powers?" You don't get it. You dig what I'm saying? So I think it's not gonna be a cash cow. It's not gonna get a lot of views, but he's gonna make sure that its dialogue is on point. Ryan Gosling has came a long way since Goosebumps.
Yeah, Young
And,
Hercules. And
Young-
Mickey Mouse Club. Yeah.
So and he has proven himself even in Nice Guys for me. So, you know what I mean?
Nice Guys
We
was
watched that. It
hot.
was great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shane Black, man. Shout out.
So,
Another good
and that's
person.
another, and he came back. He got to tell people, I still got it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So,
Shane Black is the daddy of action film writing.
that's what I'm feeling from this.
His resume speaks for itself, man.
Tight.
He's dope.
Yeah. Lethal
But
Weapon.
to answer your question, I feel like it won't be a cash cow. There's too many great people involved, and you got different generations of fans, and then you got newcomers who are really riding that sci-fi bandwagon. Sci-fi is hot right now. Dennis Villeneuve, he's hot right now. People like him, so they're happy that he's involved just because of his previous films. And then Scott coming back doing this exec producing thing, probably is going to play that story consultant role, which is great. And I think this is something that he's been talking about doing for years. This was a passion project along with revisiting Alien, so he kind of wanted to go back home because this movie could have easily been remade or revamped. He said, "No, let's do a sequel."
But I will say this too, Harrison Ford,
pretty
man,
excited
in
about
every
that.
movie he's been in, that he's came back in his own franchise, kind
Yeah.
of low key was weak to me.
I don't think he'll be the main
Indiana
guy.
Jones-
I'm
He'll be the
asking
dude.
if he got the same vigor.
But you said it though. You said in the beginning of the video. But I think he's going to be the guy on the side. Ryan Gosling's going to be the one.
True, but he was in Star Wars 2 and he was pointless for me, bruh. Like, my
I
nigga,
think here you'll have a purpose. I agree with that.
You let your wax son kill you, my nigga. Like,
I ain't disagreeing with that. That's
trash.
true. He should never been in there.
He should.
Here, I think he's going to serve a purpose.
Like, he should have died in a plane crash or something, man. Not.
He should have just never.
And
been
I'm
in
not
there.
saying it like that. I'm talking about the. I know he was just in a plane crash. Not like that. I just
I
thought of
get
it.
it.
Not like that. I'm saying as far as the Millennium Falcon, I thought he
got
should have
you.
went out with the ship. You
Yeah.
did, but I don't know, man. Indiana Jones was weak. That shit was weak.
Yeah.
It was weak. He got blown up in a refrigerator and didn't die.
I know.
He was highly contaminated with radiation and didn't fall off.
Yeah, I feel you.
Nigga had ants climbing up and they roping with monkeys. That shit was weak.
Mike Williams.
That movie was trash.
Yeah, but Harrison Ford is the Michael Jordan of movies, man.
Nah,
he got
wait.
them. He got so many hits that they're like, oh, we can't kill him. We can't do this. That's why. Unless
You can't say Michael Jordan, man. That's a disgrace to MJ, bruh. Michael Jordan ain't never lost. That's for real.
But but what I'm saying is, you hear stories about refs that be like, don't call. You can't make that call.
That's on them. Michael Jordan's tight.
If you make that call on Jordan again, the only reason everybody in this whole stadium
Harrison
because
Ford-
Jordan is here.
Harrison
you make that
Ford-
call on Jordan again, you'll be coaching high school games.
Harrison-
You heard them stories.
Harrison Ford is Bernard Hopkins right now. Get knocked out the ring.
I love B Hop.
But I'm saying, you just get to a certain point and just get knocked out. That shit weak. I'm just saying, man. I like Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
I met him, nice guy. It's just that these movies he's been coming out with is you
I
see
feel
it.
you, I
The
feel you.
vigor is not there, and he just don't give a fuck.
You know what it is? Let me tell you something.
Could be the director
After
too.
a certain age, right? You got certain people like Sean Connery. He get up there in age. The further he get up, the hotter he is.
Sean Connery, like, he got decades of work, but I think League of Extraordinary Gentlemen put him in retirement. He came out and admitted that.
But that was a good movie. They just fucked it up. It had a lot of potential. It was dope.
As far as him carrying weight at his own age range,
Junior.
he still was believable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When I seen Harrison Ford in Star Wars, like, I was like, I don't know.
Man.
Chewbacca was on point though. Go! He started laying
I
him
know you
out.
remember a sci-fi one he did. It was called Zardoz.
Zardos.
Yeah.
It sounds familiar.
70s old, the guy that did Deliverance, John Borman.
Mm-hmm. I know Deliverance
It was
well.
a weird, like, it was like a sci-fi movie, but it was kind of like a
Was it
erotic
a B
thriller.
movie?
Yeah, and he was kind of like on an island full of females, and it was like a post-apocalyptic world. Like, it was weird. Like, it was kind of like Excalibur and like Jungle Book. It was fucking crazy. Like, I don't know what it was, but it was weird.
I'm gonna be watching some weird shit.
And then he had another one. You probably remember Outland, where the guy from Everybody Loves Raymond played the villain, Peter Boyle.
Yes.
Outland was good. He played like a marshal in outer space.
Yes.
That was a very influential, good film too. And Sean Connery played a good role in that. He played like a U.S. Marshal on another planet.
That's when Sean Connery was kind of getting done with it. He was
Yeah.
like, just give me a role.
Oh yeah.
Man, I don't know, man. I think I just hope. I hope
I think it's gonna be a hit.
I hope the chemistry is good between him and Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling, yeah.
And it's not really about a check for these two actors.
For sure.
I feel like if it's more of a passion for this character in this franchise, then I think we can have something good. Ridley Scott coming in, you got a great director that captures certain scenes on point. I hope the chemistry works. If it works, this is gonna be a great movie. But there's so much we could say. It's just a teaser trailer. So when we see the actual full length original official trailer, by then I'm already watched this. So by then, you know what I mean, it's gonna be already refreshing the brain.
But this is
we're gonna go deep then.
And when does it drop?
October 2017.
October 2017. So that means the trailer gonna come out in March.
Yeah.
Halloween 2017.
That's a great time to release something like this because it's away from the other blockbusters. It gives it time to grow because again, it's a smaller film, but it goes back to what I'm saying. He can go big because he's gonna have his own space for this movie to breathe. So it'll hit those numbers because those hardcore fans are gonna come out. They've been talking about another Blade Runner for like years.
When does The Mummy come out?
It's just like August or July, probably time. So
again,
it's got
everyone's going back to the original, man. That's
tight.
It's tight, but it's sad. They don't have nothing else. They don't have nothing else. Watch, we're gonna get an Island of Dr. Monroe. Watch.
Well, this would be like the fourth or fifth one.
But it's gonna go to theaters, not straight to DVD. It's trash.
But sci-fi, I feel like it's not like they redoing Going with the Wind.
It's like new ideas and new people coming in. Yeah, a new flip or a new take on something. I don't mind that. I mean, because even if it does suck, I still have my original. That's kind of like the remake thing.
But like you said, it's a sequel.
But it's new to a new generation. It's kind of like one and done for us because kind of we've been there. I see what he's saying. Like we've kind of been there from the beginning. But I'm not gonna lie. Somebody like this comes across and says like, I want to try something and I want to see this person's take on it. Going back to your theory, I want to see two directors versus and face off. Like, I want to see different interpretations of the Island Dr. Monroe. So I feel you on that, and I feel what you're saying as well. That's tight to me. Like I will watch a Spielberg take on that, and then I want to see what Wes Craven would do with some shit like that. Yeah, that would just blow my mind.
Wes Craven
just to see two different visions like that. Cause
I can feel you on that. I think that would be dope because I feel like if Steven Spielberg was to do something like this, I think he needs
to go back to sci-fi.
It'd be really crazy.
Yeah.
Like it'd be super crazy. But Wes Craven would he'll turn more into like a Total Recall, 100%.
Yeah.
You know, just weird looking creatures and shit in the background. And Steven Spielberg be more on some android live action steel monster looking motherfuckers. That'd be dope.
Because a lot of people was like, oh, Spielberg's the kitty guy and all that, like because he did E.T. and stuff. A lot of people don't know E.T. was supposed to be a horror film.
But see, a lot of people don't know E.T. also made a lot of money, bro.
Yeah. And that's why E.T. beat John Carpenter's The Thing at box
office. But didn't he do the Invasion of the Third? What was it? The Third Kind?
Just about to get into that. Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
He did that
back in the 70s, yeah. And then he comes out with War of the Worlds, and they're like, "What the fuck? This is a Spielberg movie?" You see what I'm saying?
All right,
H.G. Wells.
I always forget this title, but this is the dopest sci-fi alien movie of all time. It's the one when they probe the dude, and he comes back. And everything he says, everyone thinks he's crazy. But the nigga really got probed. Like, he got, teed out. And everything he's saying that the aliens are here and all that kind of stuff. And they put him in some jelly and sheep.
Fire in the Sky.
Wow. That's the illest one.
Yeah, 93.
That's the illest one.
Hey.
That's the illest one.
That's on my top 10 alien movies of all time.
That's the illest.
The abduction scene was one of the greatest scenes.
Because he sees it and he's like,
yeah.
And no one believes him.
And then the town turned on the friends that witnessed it because he got abducted and they didn't know about it. And they thought they killed their best friend. And so they were kind of on trial and they're trying to prove their case and plead their innocence and trying to, get back to the city and things like that. And this is the guy from Terminator. T-1000, Robert Patrick. This is when he was young.
Okay.
So he kind of comes in. He's like, "No, we didn't ask for your forgiveness. We're not asking for this. We pleaded our innocence. So we're trying to find our friend." And so basically, the ship came and grabbed him. And when he came back, he was all messed up and paranoid. He wasn't talking or anything. He was just kind of blank, like he was just blacked out and went crazy. And
then he would start trying to say stuff, and people think he crazy.
Yeah.
But he really got abducted.
He really was on that ship.
That shit crazy.
It was crazy. Fire in the
sky.
It
was true.
And then Independence Day came and he said, "Remember me, boy?" No, I'm just I'm back.
Randy Quaid.
Yeah, that crazy thing though, the first War of the Worlds was a radio broadcast.
Yeah.
And
people thought it was real.
People thought it was real. They didn't tell them it was a movie. They just broke in like the news was coming on and like aliens was coming down and people was freaking out all over the place. They got in big trouble for that. But yeah, that's
I
what
can only
Gold-
imagine like hearing a radio show of something like that happening, or hearing like the Justice League actually existed. Could you imagine that being a kid in the 50s? Like,
because it
what,
wasn't
they
on
exist?
TV.
Like, you know what I mean?
The
It's so
newspaper don't come
wild.
out until the next day, and it's like, boop, emergency alert,
Yeah.
aliens have landed, and everybody.
I'm only imagining like what a young J3 would think, or what a young Ronan would, a young side of the world would think, like if those like heroes actually, you know, that it's a bird, it's a plane, and we actually saw that shit.
That'd be crazy, right?
Man.
I'm going straight to the
Wow.
Black Panthers, man. These niggas is tripping, homie. We need to go and juice these niggas right now. Let's go. White man trying to tell you some shit.
Right? Shout outs to Max Fletcher. That's some dope stuff, man.
Nah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, man. Blade Runner. I think we just wait. I'm waiting for that trailer though. I'm getting a trailer, but what I'm feeling this is really film mode. You know what I mean? So we're gonna go to end with that. We got another trailer I think we gotta get to, man. This one I think it's trailer 2, so we're gonna take a look at that, John Wick.
Can't wait for this movie.
Yeah. I'll be there watching. We're gonna review it. You know how we do it. But I'm actually gonna take a look at that a little deeper and watch it again.
Yeah. One more time in case you guys forgot, the name of the novel is called Do Androids Dream Electric Sheep by Philip K. Dick. Check out his books, man. He's a good sci-fi writer, though.
For you readers out
Yeah.
there,
The
all you
readers.
that still read,
Good stuff.
That's a dying breed right there. G.
Yeah.
salute.
My Amazon Echo tell me Amazon Echo read this book to me. I will. Chapter 1. Oh yes, he sounds so
Yo,
good.
I like to drive and read. I let it run. Like instead of listening to radio, it's that way where I'm getting to wherever
I
I'm
get
going.
sleepy when I
have a
drive,
book.
bro. Like,
real?
yeah, man, my car be too comfortable. I get sleepy, man. Like,
We got the same car. Mine don't be comfortable.
I be like, shh.
We got the same kind of car.
I hate driving.
I lean. I'm one of them.
I hate it. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed our reaction, our discussions, our commentating, our input. This is how we do on J3 Entertainment.
Yeah.
We go sidetrack because we keep it 100. This is what friends do. This is how guys have conversations. No one sits there and stay on topic for 45 minutes. This shit is unheard of.
What do y'all think of the graphics, the special effects you saw? The head with the open mouth. Like, is that a throwback from the old one of the statues that fell, where they get that? You know,
Yeah, I wanna see
the
what
new
that's
That
look.
was a nod to the original for sure.
The new, that hall. I don't remember that hall, but I'm
They're
sure.
like a bank or something, like an
Yeah, I'm
old school
sure it
bank.
was a
Yeah.
key location in the first one. It
We
wouldn't have
gotta go
gone
back and look. The teaser gave us enough.
Decker's definitely hiding. He's definitely out
He's
hiding.
in hiding, right?
Yeah,
That
he's in
empty
hiding.
ass
Or
spot.
he an old school
And
pimp.
the sun came out. That was crazy. So they showed the polar opposites of back in the day till now with that bright yellow, because that color did not even exist in the old world.
Things have changed.
Things have changed a
So
great deal.
hope you guys enjoyed. I'm J3.
I'm Sadler Ward.
Ronan Joe Genji.
Like this video, subscribe to this channel. If you guys know about Blade Runner, tell us in the comments down below. Tell us what you guys are expecting from this film. Tell us your favorite part of Blade Runner. What made you even like this franchise or this movie? You know what I'm saying? What made you like it? And what is your favorite movie of all time that originated from something so epic as Blade Runner? In the
And
comments
what's your
down below.
favorite Ridley Scott films too, man? I want to hear that.
That's
man.
Alien Breed, J, man. It's all Alien, man. Alien.
Alright.
Alien. All right. What about you?
I went to hear Ridley Scott speak, and I stood in line for an hour and a half. And when I got in there, it was John Ridley. I was so upset.
Oh,
it was
12 Years a
crazy.
Slave?
Yeah, I was like, oh
Yeah.
man, but still good. You know, shout out to both of them. Joe, tell me your favorite Ridley Scott movie.
I have to do like top 5 right now. I'm gonna have to go Black Rain, Alien, Blade Runner, Legend, and Thelma and Louise.
Ah,
All day. Introduction to Brad Pitt, man. Susan Sarandon, she's always iconic, man. I love Susan Sarandon.
Yeah.
And then Gina Davis is killing it right now on The Exorcist, on the other Fox show.
yes.
Finale just ended Friday. Great show. Man.
Evil. Peace. Love.